did God come from?
Next. Great question. Matter of fact, I think it's Richard Dawkins in his book, The God Delusion. This is the central piece of his argument, because Christians don't have an answer. And I will tell you that I think Christianity does have an answer. And I would say to you that God wasn't created, because when you ask where did God come from, you're asking who created God. And God wasn't created. He exists outside of time and space and matter. Time, space, and matter actually are a continuum that has to come into place at the same time. And it did. In the beginning, time. God created the heavens, space, and the earth, matter. But in order for that to happen, God has to exist outside of time, space, and matter. God is eternal. The iPad here, somebody created it. Let's say Steve Jobs. He's not inside here running around. He actually was outside of it in order to create it. And God is outside of our creation. To ask the question, how did God exist, really is or who created God, is in a sense, limits our understanding of God. The God of the Bible is eternal. For instance, because if I were to say to you, well, there was this God who created this God, then what would be the next question? Who created that God? Well, there was a God who created that God who created this God. Well, who created that God? And as the great theologian Buzz Lightyear said, to infinity and beyond, we would go trying to answer that question. By the way, if for any students, if you're ever asked that question at college, here's one to turn and ask your professor. You believe the universe created you, if he's following evolution. You believe the universe created you. Who created your God? Just a thought.